Hello everyone, how are you? I'm all great. First of all, thank you so much for giving me so much of love in my 5 a.m. challenge and now my ongoing meditation challenge. Thank you so much for continuing these challenges with me and taking the first step to make your lives a little better. I'll be speaking about this in my upcoming videos as well in detail. So, this is the third video, friends, in the series of what to do when you feel empty inside. So, the most important thing, friends, which I did personally, like you can watch my earlier two videos, what we need to do, when we need to focus, how we need to get out of it, but what actually helped me. So, a few years back, I was just feeling too much empty inside, friends, because there are setbacks in life which we sometimes have, and then our life actually moves at a certain pace and then suddenly it gets disturbed, and when it gets disturbed you start feeling a void inside and then you don't know what exactly to do. So first of all, friends, I started with my health. I focused in doing yoga every single day because yoga is not like going to the gym. It doesn't require a lot of endurance, nothing. It just helps you to maintain your posture and it starts stabilizing your mind because when you are sitting or standing or doing a particular asana, it will train your mind to focus in that moment. So, this is the first thing, friends, that I did, which really helped me. The second thing was that I started going to spiritual gatherings because when there is lot happening around you, you need to be around positive people, friends. And although there are family members who are there to encourage you, to say positive things to you, yet, friends, there are moments when we do not even listen to them because our brain has some sort of programming which says, I don't want to listen to these folks, I know what to do. But when you go to spiritual gatherings, when you see people actually following certain practices, they are rejoicing, it will help you to have 1% of hope in life. And that's the only thing that will help, friends. That is the second thing that I did. The third thing I started doing was meditation. And trust me, friends, although initial days were very intense for me because there were a lot of emotions which will just come up and I used to get agitated. I would question myself whether it is working, not working, but I still kept on going, friends, and it incredibly helped me. The fourth thing I did, which was not very regular, the other three things were regular. The fourth thing I started doing was journaling. It was around like twice a week or thrice a week, sometimes once a week, but I made sure that I penned down the things that were going inside my head. It started clearing the space inside my head so that I can gather more information from other resources which can help me. If you are a religious person, you can also do worshipping, which I also started doing because when we started believing in something that is higher than us, we started releasing the stress that we are carrying, which is the fifth thing I did. And friends, the most important thing I did was committing to myself that I will go through this and I will come out stronger and I will manage to move past through this phase because we don't know our real powers yet, friends, and we think that now it's all done. No, it's never done. Till the time you have your breath, till the time you have this life, you have all the time in this world to heal, to move on, to embrace yourself again, to give yourself another chance, and that's all that we need to do, friends. So, whenever you feel empty inside, just first of all, trust yourself. and commit to yourself. Love yourself, because you are the only one who can bring yourself up from there. There will be no one else who will be able to support you there. Although there will be people around who will be there to support, but the entire journey in the end will be you, because when you go to the sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, you are just with yourself and nobody else. So that 24-hour friend you have always with you is yourself. And that is why you need to be a really, really good friend for yourself. Just, keep talking to yourself. That's also okay, because never ever, do distractions. Like, this is one thing very important, friends. When you're doing the positive exercises, we should not get ourselves distracted, which means sometimes there is lot of things going on around, but then we start watching some movie, we start watching some series, we go to the walk, we attend some concerts, which is good, very good. I'm not saying it's not right, but it should not take the shape of distraction, because what essentially you do in those moments is that not focusing and not accepting the fact that something has gone wrong. And when that happens, friends, it comes back again even stronger. So better let it go, better release those things once and for all. So that one after that, when you get a better version of yourself, you will be happier, you will be at peace, you will see an upgraded version of yourself. So keep loving yourself, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and giving me so much of love. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Bye bye, friends. See you in my next video.